This podcast was produced on the land of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation.
Welcome to Australia.
Aussie.
This is kind of tragic.
Someone who is such a connoisseur of reality television.
The content is hideous.
So sorry about this. Oh my God.
Are you comfortable,
Yes.
Fatima?
Thanks for asking, Sam.
You look comfortable.
I am. I love a guy that cares about my comfort.
That's me. That's this pod. The comfort of the guest is paramount.
Good.
Yeah.
And the comfort of the people that we're talking about.
Ooh, probably
Non-existent.
not even involved in the conversation.
We're here to hurt some feelings.
We are, but I mean, I don't know. With this one, like, I guess there's so many people potting about Below Deck. I feel like we're
This is
bottom
the only
of-
one I pay attention to.
I feel like we're somewhere like all the other shows I do. Like no one's fucking talking about Love Triangle. Do you know what I mean?
I didn't even know that was a
Yeah.
show.
Hey, it was good.
I like it. Is it kind of like an Ex on the Beach kind of vibe?
Sure, but in like Airbnbs in Sydney.
Ooh.
I will die on the hill that Love Triangle was slept on.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fantastic. I haven't even heard of it.
And it's 8 episodes. Chriselle hosts a reunion.
Oh my God, we love Chriselle.
We love Chriselle. I just love that she's getting money, you know?
I thought you were going to say like pussy or something.
I don't know. Do you reckon her and G, dabble outside of the relationship, or are they hardcore monog lesbians?
I don't know. They give me the hardcore monog vibes.
Yeah.
Like Chriselle seems like insecure.
But then they're always the ones. I don't know. Yeah. TBC.
Well, maybe like Chriselle plays outside the relationship, but it's not okay for G to. Maybe it's E and
It's in
F.
the T's and C's. Yeah. Oh my God. Before we talk about this bin fire season of Below Deck,
Yeah.
are you watching Vanderpump Villa?
Yes.
Thank
Oh my God.
fuck.
Yeah, we finished the second
You finished
season.
it. Okay. See, it crept up at like in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like it just came and went. Is Hulu doing this across the board now? They just drop all of it at once.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know, maybe they do.
I'm
Maybe they
pretty
finally realized that people like to binge watch it.
Yeah. See, I like a week by week for obvious reasons. so I have shit to talk about. No, Vanderpump Villa, I'm only like 3 or 4 eps in. I've just got up to the crossover with the Mormon wives, with the mom talks, with Lisa Vanderpump being like, there's these ladies from Mom Talks. I've never heard of the Mom Talks, but they're sexy ladies coming to the villa.
10 out of 10 Lisa, first of all.
Thank you.
Well done. Yeah, no, that episode is fucking crazy.
That
Those
episode-
wives are insane.
That episode was everything. Because first season of Vanderpump Villa,
Yeah.
wasn't great. This one, wow.
Oh, it's so good.
I've
And it
so
only gets
much-
better.
Oh, does it? Great.
Yeah.
So we need to talk about, don't spoil anything for me, but
won't.
Adrian is the messy bisexual guy.
Oh my God, is he the one that doesn't fucking do anything? The one that's always napping?
He's at all he does is naps, gyms, looks at his like ridiculous body in the mirror. He's like a little short king nugget. And then he flirts,
Yeah.
because he's bi, he literally just flirts with every guest regardless of their gender. But it's all about
Yes.
him. I'm obsessed. He's a
Oh.
chaotic queen.
He is so chaotic. He was fully just there for the exposure, doesn't actually know what his job is.
No,
And I
and-
respect that.
Oh, me too. And in this
Yeah.
cast, there is about 100 people in this cast. Lisa has hired the help, and there's a lot of cast members. So for him
yeah.
to shine, and when I say shine, I mean be the most toxic
Yeah.
of the bunch. That's special.
It is. It is. He's really just really reinforcing this whole thing of, less is more.
So Stacy's there as well for absolutely no reason. She's like, "Oh, my fiance is Italian." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and she's trying to get her Italian citizenship for some reason. I don't know why
Good
she's
luck
there,
with that.
but I love it.
Oh, it's great when Stacy is comforting Adrian and being like, "Tell me what's up," because he just starts crying on cue. He's like shirtless, looking snatched by the pool, and he just starts crying.
Yeah.
And Stacy comes over and she's like, what's wrong? And he's like, I'm a Virgo. You know, I don't need Wi-Fi for a connection. He's got all these lines.
Oh my God, all the lines.
The lines.
The edit of like her trying to figure out what the fuck he's saying.
And then Stassi goes to Lisa Vanderpump and Lisa's like, what's wrong with Adrian, darling? And she's like, he speaks in code. I'm like, no, he's just like Gen Z.
Yeah. I love the bit where she was like, I can understand why everyone hates you.
This like therapy talk shit like needs to stop. It actually needs to stop. Like he's seen a therapist once or twice, learnt the lingo.
Yeah.
And then now it's just like
weaponizes it.
Yes. And like just
So it's like this is why people don't care about men's mental health. Is because
True.
You give them an inch, you take a fucking mile.
Chaotic bisexual Virgos.
Honestly.
No, I stan Adrian. What a messy bitch. And then he's flirting with the guy from the challenge, whose
girlfriend was
whose
there.
girlfriend was there, but he was flirting back.
He was flirting back.
And then how I thought it was kind of hot. The bit where he's like, "Yeah, look, when we're back stateside, bro, we're gonna like catch up." I'm like, they're gonna fuck.
They're so gonna fuck.
I want to see it.
I mean. Fair enough.
But that poor girlfriend, she was like, hello.
Yeah, is she involved at all? Is she like do you reckon she'd be part of it as a cuck or like?
I don't know. But I did think about it for more than a normal person would.
Oh, interesting.
No, but I felt bad for her because, he was just flirting outrageously with the other. They Jim broed out hard.
Yeah.
It was
It's
cringe.
like she was too uncomfortable for them to have had some type of arrangement. I thought it was crazy that he like responded to the note. That note was like psychotic.
That note was, I don't need Wi-Fi for a connection. I love that Hulu they're coming for Bravo. They are coming to snatch Bravo's wig. I tell you, like this crossover stuff, like with the mum talk girlies coming into the villa. Like, oof, you better watch out, Andy. Because I was all ready to not be on board, but I have zero brand loyalty. I will watch whatever's good, I will watch.
Andy's just really on my nerves lately. You know, I watch too much Housewives, and he has his favorites, and he's just like, he's cunty and boring and not a fun way. You know what I mean?
And how do you let Stassi go? Like,
okay,
first...
no, like that. No, she was okay. No, let's not forget. She's
a problematic fucking queen. Well, Kristen Doty's back on The Valley. You watching The Valley?
Not yet. Haven't started. Oh my God. Dying to, though.
So that show is the most depressing thing I think I've ever seen. Like it's...
Honestly, yeah.
So it's like... It's too real for someone of my age group where it's like, yes, my friends are getting divorced now and like going to rehab and it's like all of that, but on TV.
Woof.
It's, messy divorces... drug addiction, but there's like children in the frame. It's it's going to be used in evidence. In like child protection.
Honestly, it's better. I saw like a little clip on TikTok about it, and I immediately scrolled away. But they were insinuating that like Jax must have been so horrible because that child is not at all comfortable.
That poor child. That child is going to be fucked up.
That's so sad.
Brittany is your mum and Jax is your dad. Like
that kid has no chance.
R.I.P. that child. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Kid's going to be the first one on like childish OnlyFans.
Get it in foster care. Like, oh my God. Speaking of foster care. So I was lucky enough to go to a preview screening of Bring Her Back last night.
Oh.
This is the new horror film by those like South Australian brothers.
Great.
The twins that did Talk to Me.
Okay.
Did you watch that one?
No, I haven't watched it, but I heard of it. Yeah.
You would love.
I know.
So Talk to Me was incredible. This movie was next level. Like,
damn.
It's disturbing, but weirdly beautiful and tragic. I'm not going to say anything on this pod about it because I'm conscious like it comes out later in the week and I want people to go, but just go see it. Even if you hate horror movies, it's pretty gory in parts and just shocking. Like there's a lot of shocking bits, but the story is just really incredible.
Damn.
Intense.
Love. All right, it's on the list.
Bring Her Back. And I just love that, these guys are like single-handedly like catapulting Aussie horror. Like it was already good, but now they're just like bringing it to the masses.
Love that. We need that.
Yeah.
We need that.
But
I'm keen to watch it.
But key message: the kids, the children are not okay. We need a
No.
we need a royal commission into, I don't know,
I mean,
everything.
Take your pick. There's been hundreds already.
I know. We need a royal commission into Vanderpump Villa. That's for sure.
Oh, good God. I don't want to read that report.
It'll be a 2-page report to say Adrian is fucked.
I'll just print out the UN Declaration of Human Rights and highlight all of it as nah.
All right, let's get into Below Deck.
Oh,
Down
please.
Under. Can I just say, thank fuck this season is over. It was tough towards the end.
Yeah. Yeah, they did the thing where there's like a little bit of drama at the start of it, and then they keep fucking hammering it, like hoping that it's going to get you involved in it. But it's so
they
like,
milked it.
Yeah.
They do this now. Like, so we're going to talk about the last 5 episodes today, but there really could have been 3, let's be honest. Like, I think 2 of these were filler.
Yeah.
Can't tell you which 2 because it's all merged into 1.
Yep.
But yeah, 2 of these eps did not need to happen. They could have just cutting room floor,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah. I really do think that the whole season could have been
Toy
cut.
Yeah.
It seems like
Okay.
well, I mean, look.
Well, it's Below Deck. It's like, what is it? Sex and pizza. Like,
Yeah.
it's even when it's bad, it's good. That's how I
Yeah.
feel about Below Deck.
But see, I feel like, well, Jason's not only the captain of the ship, but he's the captain of the audience experience.
And the captain of the kimono experience.
Yeah, more of that.
Yeah.
Less of Jason looking like he wants to kill himself. Because if he feels like that, so do I.
Can we get some eyes on Captain Jason?
Yeah, is he okay?
Does he need a mental health care plan? He was not doing okay.
No.
I do love that his response to all conflict that comes to him is, oh, you guys should just sort that out amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's
It's
the kind of
very
leader I want.
Australian leadership, isn't it? Oh, yeah, you guys can figure that out.
yeah.
I got kimonos to sell.
I'm not your dad.
No. Let's talk about the cast. We'll start
Okay.
with Captain Jason. So you thought he was not present. Dad was
Just not into
off
it.
duty.
Dad seems like he's really suffering the loss of Aisha. And aren't we all?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like next season of this franchise, we get Daisy as the chief steward because I think Sailing Yacht is, for obvious reasons, done.
Yeah, I didn't really get into Sailing Yacht.
Sailing
I
Yacht
tried,
capsized. Yeah, it was just too much of Daisy being like, Gary, why don't you love me, Gary? So I think that's what killed it, just Gary being a dick. But I think we're getting her on Down Under. Don't
Okay,
quote
well,
me.
that would be fantastic because Lara swinging a fucking miss.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
Let's talk about Lara next. What the fuck? I mean, this whole last trench of episodes in the season, it's the Lara and Tzarina show. And I'm firmly on Tzarina's side. I'm just going to say that now because and Tzarina is insane. Like
Yeah.
if you can have
No.
me defending Tzarina, there is something seriously wrong with you.
Yeah. No, I fully agree. I really wanted to not be on Tzarina's side just because she never really has any justification for her feelings. You know?
Same girl. But there's a lot of them and they need to be heard.
They do.
I can identify.
What should we talk about that?
No, please. I don't want to subject anyone to. Yeah, no, Lara was a miss. I doubt she'll be back on the
Yeah.
franchise.
Yeah. What do you think her deal is? Do you think that she is in any kind of relationship? Why was she such a prude? Where did that stick, you know?
Well,
First
apparently
enter her
she was
ass.
keen on Captain Jason, but that was really just tacked on at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The little montages of her thirsting over Jason.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not buying
It
that.
seemed more like she just simply had daddy issues and he was a male of authority and she
She's-
didn't feel that he liked her.
She's also got eyes, so there's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He's a sexy
But
man.
do you remember that the episode earlier in the season where she just randomly starts talking about her parents' divorce?
Yeah. And that was
That
the
was
closest we
weird.
got to seeing behind the curtain
Yeah.
of Lara.
I gotta say though, I'm so tired of this thing in reality television. I get everybody has trauma and reasons why, you do certain things or why you're a bit unhinged.
Mm-hmm.
but can it stop being like divorce and high school troubles? Like fucking hell.
What shows are you talking about? Like a parent's divorce?
Yeah.
Get over it. That's like the majority of people have divorced parents.
Honestly,
Shut up.
and she said she was like 3 years old.
Oh,
If you haven't dealt with it by then,
get some better trauma.
lost cause.
Sorry.
Walk the plank.
I don't know what Lara's trauma is. She's a perfectionist. Maybe she's just English, you know? They do like to fuss about.
Yeah, but she's missing the endearing and charming
Yes.
side.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's like, she could be like an eccentric waitress. Like, did you watch Below Deck Adventure with
No.
Faye? Oh, that one was so shit. But the best part of that was Faye was the chief stew. And she was kind of like a Lara but camp.
Oh, see,
Yeah, and
Perfect.
her whole thing was like, "Come on, ladies!" Like to the stews. She's like, "Come on, ladies, let's wear our hair up and put on lipstick." Like she was, she was like really setting the movement back. But I kind of loved it.
I love that too. You can get away with anything if it's camp.
Yeah, Lara needs to lol, and Lara needs, to get.
Lara needs
Some
a good
dick?
route.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah. Tzarina is next. So like,
Also needs a good route.
yeah, but I reckon she's getting it. Like she's able to get it. You know what I mean?
I have not seen that of her.
Really? You didn't see her like kiss rape like Vian, who was very willing, and Alicia at the end of the show?
Yeah, well,
Tzarina fucks.
Tzarina can get a kiss, and that's the most I've seen. It seems
Yeah.
like that's kind of her ceiling.
There's nowhere near enough sex this season.
Not even,
want
did
stupid.
anyone even have sex?
Well, there was, punchy in the wall gate, which kind of killed. I feel like a lot of people were going to fuck that night, but it all went south when old mate punched the wall.
Yeah. I mean, probably an unpopular opinion, but I think that was a valid crash out.
Honestly, I go online. Everyone agrees with you.
Okay,
A
good.
lot of people were
Oh,
like,
good.
and like, I get it. We can't have like Bravo being associated with like not punishing a violent act. I totally get that. But
Yeah.
that guy was kind of awesome.
That guy was I loved Johnny.
Everyone feels that way online. Like
Yeah.
most people are like, oh, especially watching the end of the season. I was like, I would have loved Johnny and his big old Greek dick to be on the show.
Honestly.
Mm.
Honestly. That would have been great.
Yeah. Let's talk about Brie.
Boring. Such a snooze.
And I stand by this. I think it was last ep or I don't know. At some point on the pod, I was kind of saying that like I think this is a rare example on reality TV of a woman leading a man on. And and look what happened at the end.
Yep.
She's not interested in Harry at all.
No, yeah, and she was only interested in him when it was threatened.
She needs to say, nah, mate. Like he's there being like, oh, like bless. He's like kind of annoying, but also like he's just a dumb, silly baby. He's so non-threatening.
He
She
is.
needed to be like, soz, babe, like not the vibes. I don't want to stay in a hostel with you in New York.
Oh, that was just given princess. It's like, bro, like hostels can be fun.
Yeah.
You've literally just been sharing a room with 2 other people on this boat. What difference is a hostel?
Harry is in a place of hostel. Like he's giving
Harry is so
20-year-old, like, yeah, he's going to go backpacking and go out to the
Yeah.
touristy bars with a bunch of people he met at a hostel. He needs to go and do that. We all need to do
We
that.
all need to do that. Yeah. Maybe then Harry will feel a bit more experienced with women and he won't have to take direction from Lara over every goddamn step in their relationship.
Whoop. Marina, what a queen. I actually, at the start of the season, I thought she was boring. By the end, I was like, she's cool.
Same. Yeah, she was so unassuming. Absolute underdog.
And like, honestly, probably the only like normal person on the boat.
100%.
And I liked
Yeah.
her little fling with Nick. I thought they were cute
yeah,
nerds
naughty boy.
together.
Yeah, that was adorable.
And like both really hot.
All right, you lost me there.
Oh, you don't think you don't think Nick's hot?
No. I think, well, I don't know. His
In a
personality
pretty
is just
way.
kind of like,
In like, he looks, yeah.
I mean, if I never heard him speak, I'd probably be like, yeah, he's all right. But good God.
You like the Star Trek reference at the end.
I just think as a society we should let Star Trek die. Let's have, let's leave some more
Truths.
room
Mm.
for new and better television.
Adair completely disappeared in this last quarter. Like, was not even involved.
Yeah, her only storyline was that Wehan was interested in her.
And then when he left, her whole presence on the show left with Vihan. And then also, like, she kind of shuttled some drama around, kind of. She was like there as like a sounding board, I guess, for the girlies when the girlies were going through it. But like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, she was just a fucking fly on the wall. Didn't really do anything. Didn't get involved in anything. She was hot though.
She was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least she still has that.
There's one, you can just tell who's going to be back and who's not.
Who do you think's going to be back?
Not her.
Not her.
I think we'll get more Harry. I think Harry had like some growth in both seasons that we've seen on him. And I think they'll keep that going. And like him and Captain Jason have a bit of a like father-son thing going on.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute. And he finally got that promotion he wanted, I guess.
Mm. I reckon they would have Nick and Marina back.
Do you think?
Well, like, I don't know, it depends. There could be some, like, if they stay together, that could be cute.
Yeah.
I doubt they're still together, let's be honest. But if they break up, that could be good too. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll see them again. Actually, fucking probably not.
Well, Nick didn't seem very good at his job. He seemed like so confused all the time.
I think that's why I liked him.
You like him a bit dumb?
Yeah.
A bit of a
Little
himbo?
baby.
Well, that's
So
cute.
I know it's like Alicia or whatever, but I just can't not call her Alicia.
Yeah.
She was the sous chef. I liked her in the end. At the start, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
What a fucking like annoying presence.
Yep.
She grew on me. I don't know.
She grew on me too. I liked her. I just wanted her to fuck that dude though.
Same. That dude was hot. Just
That dude
fuck-
was
that dude,
so
he was really
hot.
hot. Nate Salmon with the big chin. Hot guy. Just fuck. I agree. What this show needed was for them to just fuck and then for her after that to go, yeah, not keen. But instead, she just kind of like flirted with him and then what a fizzle out.
Yeah. I mean, that said though, he came on real strong.
Yeah,
Like real strong.
he did.
And like
he wanted
that's fun.
puppy. He was dreaming of white picket fences and 20 dogs or something. I was like,
Yeah.
calm down, mate.
Yeah, it's a little bit too far. I mean, just think a night ahead. I mean, fuck first and then have these fantasies.
Absolutely.
You want to lock yourself into a shitty life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's more suburban than that?
He's very suburban. I feel like we could see him back because someone else will fuck him for sure. Look at him.
Surely.
They need some sluttier girlies on the next season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I don't know. I kind of just think that with reality TV, like, people just fucking, that whole concept is really
you-
kind of just disappearing.
If you are not down to fuck on camera, what the fuck are you doing on a Bravo show? Get off my screen. How dare you?
Honestly.
I want penetration on a super yacht.
Yeah.
Why do you think we're all watching this show?
Honestly. Yeah. It's kind of like, how in Couple to Throuple, they had like just so many shots of just things moving under the blankets.
Love it. Yeah, we need
That's what we
cam. I mean, on other seasons we get all that. I love like the hot tub parties when
Yeah.
they get fucking wasted in the hot tub and they'll make
Yeah.
out.
And you hear moaning from the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh.
The trailer for the new season of Below Deck Regular Flavor, which starts next week,
Ooh.
looks like they all fuck.
Perfect.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah. I love like the morning wood cam. Every now and then one of the like deckies like wakes up with like a raging heart and they
Yeah.
just like show it. And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, now that's what we want, at the very least. But I guess also on that, they showed the girls' asses like so much. There was that one scene of like Harry and Bree cuddling, and the camera was just on her ass for like at least 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Love.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
Well, I think that's most of the cast. Yeah. Should we talk about these eps?
Yeah.
Episode 13 was called Lipstick Service.
Okay, what happened in that one?
It picks up where we left off in the club, and Lara and Tzarina are having a very unproductive conversation, as
Was this
always.
about the fucking plates?
I think this was the mob wives' plates. Yeah, this was Plategate. So I love this. The very important decision around what plates would be used turned into like the start of something beautiful, which was Lara and Tzarina just like fucking hating each other.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that happened. I'm glad that they started to hate each other and fight. I wish there was less of a focus on the plates and more, personal digs.
Yeah, make it personal.
Make it personal.
They invented a whole new brand of passive aggression that I've not encountered before. It's next level.
Yeah. Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
Lara was so manipulative about that whole thing.
Well, and then Lara took it to a place of like, you referred to me as a stew and not the chief stew. And I'm like, oh my God, honey.
Yeah.
Like.
Grasping at straws.
Truly.
Yeah. It's like, you said that I was late to work. You lied about me. Hey, you don't know I don't know. It's like,
she's one of those girlies that needs a lot of constant praise and appreciation.
Yeah.
But also, it's like sometimes you just gotta, maybe this industry's not for you then, because I feel like it's so go, 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 and you just kind of have to like suck it up. This is why I could never do this job, because I would get frustrated at everyone immediately and leave.
But then maybe you'd be but maybe you'd be better at it then, because you'd start shit.
Oh, I'd be great for the drama.
Yeah.
Not
and
so
the fucking.
Yeah. I'd fuck everyone up.
It doesn't seem like you got to be that good at your job. I mean, Weehan didn't do his, and he stayed for ages.
Yeah, Nick. Half of the people in this cast, were just there to be pretty.
Yeah.
Nowhere near as much as on Vanderpump Villa, though. Those people have never even like worked, because half of them are like, I've never worked in hospitality before. I'm like, then how did you get here?
It's just, you get LA actors who do like hospitality.
Yes.
Yeah. And all they really care about is getting drunk with the guests.
It's heaven. The guest experience at the Rose and Revelations nightcap function, darling.
God.
Yeah, so good.
God. Yeah, the tackiness, just quickly on Vanderpump Villa, the tackiness of Lisa Vanderpump is getting a bit too unbearable these days.
She's so tacky.
So tacky.
It's like patchouli. And it's all roses and diamonds and roses.
Diamonds and roses and fake gold and sparkles.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Back to Plategate. So that continues to be the topic of conversation for everyone.
It's the only fucking major drama
well, you
of
would,
the show.
and you would need something like this to happen, wouldn't you? Because otherwise, it's like, what are we fucking talking about? No one's fucking so plates. It is. Alicia and Big Chin Nate are getting flirty. This is when she's into it. She's like, he's kind of like a playful puppy. I'm like, yes.
Yep.
Get it, girl. I honestly at this moment thought they were gonna fuck.
Me too. I was hoping for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
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 Nick and Marina also vibe in their own cute, nerdy way. Yeah, their relationship blossomed and was actually quite beautiful.
It was actually really sweet.
And he pulls it on it. Like, he kind of makes the first move and, like, because he plays up to us in confessional that he's like, I'm just a nerdy, but I don't know how to talk to girls. And I'm like, shut up. Yes, you do. I think that was a bit of an act because he just, like, grabbed her on the dance floor and passed her. And I was like, you have game. Got more game than Nate Salmon.
Did you ever watch, I think it was F-Boy Island, the one that Abby Chatfield hosted?
Mm-hmm.
And there was that dude that tried to save himself from, getting evicted by saying he was a virgin.
Yes.
But he was just the biggest fucking player. Maybe it is the
It
same
could
thing
be like
with
that.
Nick.
He thinks that
He fooled
girls
me.
like the soft boy. Could
Damn.
be. Could be.
Something to think about.
Nate tells the captain and the rest of the team that Harry is now the lead deckhand, and everyone seems pleased at this point, including
Yay.
Jason. But again, like, did this not feel weird to you? Because, like, I know Nate just appeared out of nowhere and Harry kind of, like, showed him everything on the boat. I know I don't know anything about this biz, but sometimes it feels weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense in the way that, like, I guess every boat is different. It's just showing him where shit was or how they do things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Harry is pretty green.
Yeah.
He just has that nervous energy
Yeah.
of someone that doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah, there's nothing, like, trustworthy or dependable about him, I guess.
I truly believe that the promoting and demoting of people is like a plot device.
Oh, it's a
Like,
power play. Yeah, I
But
don't
it's
think.
designed to upset people because, like, I'm going to tell you now that you're more important than other people, and then chaos always ensues.
Always.
Yeah. The next guests arrive. The primaries are a couple, Rebecca and Eric, who own an alternative clothing company in Los Angeles.
Oh.
They found some truly terrible guests this season,
Yeah.
but none that were like so terrible that it was fabulous.
Yeah, they were just terrible in a way. Like, oh god, these
Ugh.
people suck. I don't want to hear them talk. I don't want to know about their fucking
Yeah.
business.
There was like one night,
Ugh.
Charlie guest later, that he's like the CEO of like a headphones company. I'm like, no, where are the porn stars and the housewives?
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
are the interesting party people?
Yeah. They seem easy enough to please, though. They love Serena's food. That's my gauge for that. If they love the food straight away, I'm like, they're easy to please. No, Serena, like, when she wants to, she turns it out. That food looks good.
Yeah, sometimes.
But when she is
Yeah.
in a bad place, ooh.
Yeah.
It's like soups.
Yeah, it's soups, the fucking curry with the banana leaf on the
Oh.
plate every goddamn
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
a lot of people requested like Seychelles food this time, and I was a bit like, don't do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they assumed the chef was local, because if they were, I'd be like, great, do that.
Yeah.
But if it's like some white chick, I don't want. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, stick to
Yeah, I don't want it.
exactly.
Yeah, stick to what you know. Just
Yeah.
make it good.
Then we get some anchor drama. This is so yeah. Fuck, I hate it when they're just like, oh no,
Oh no, a
something.
boat malfunction.
Yeah, and then they end the episode on the boat malfunction. There's also like crazy swell and storm.
Oh,
And like the whole boat,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure from this point on, almost to the end of the season, the boat is like rocking.
Struggling. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't look fun.
No, because in one of the like last couple episodes, jumping ahead now, but yeah, all those guys just got seasick.
Spewing. I, tinfoil hat, believe that the Bravo producers are like, turn off the stabilizers. They've got a remote control. They're like, there's no drama. The crew aren't fucking. The guests aren't complaining. They just turn off.
Let's
like,
just
the
ruin
engine.
their
Yeah.
experience.
Or they like puncture a hole in the tender.
You know what? Yeah, I'm into that.
I reckon they do.
I think I believe it.
Yeah,
There is nothing those producers won't do.
it's true. Episode 14 is called Thin Ice. Nate is a sucker for a cutie patootie. See, this is where he fucked up with Alicia.
Mm.
He's like, schmoochy, boochie, boochie, goochies. And she's like, oh no.
Yeah, that's
Not
like
that.
at least like 3 months in. Like that's a relationship step after you've met the parents. You know?
Yeah,
you
and-
can't be going in hot like that.
True, you can't start with baby talk.
It's foul.
And on camera, like,
And
oh,
to double down on it,
yeah.
no smoochy woochy.
Nah, mate,
Ridiculous.
we don't want it.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, Alicia is occupied by the Lara Tzarina drama, which is building. Marina is on fire though. She's just kind of quietly killing it
Oh yeah.
at this point. She's like doing service really well because she was the girlie at the start of this season that was like, "Don't worry about me, I'll just do laundry."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "No, like there was a bit of contention over whether she should face the guests or not."
Lara just trying to hold on to every bit of control that she had.
Yeah, and Lara, like, shit leader to be like, no, just leave her there. It's like, well, when does she get, like, a growth opportunity?
Yeah.
Come on. But she's killing it. And then
Killing it.
things with Nick seem to be cute. I know. I low-key thought she was going to be chaos at the start of the season, and then she proved me so wrong. She's, like, so normal. And together.
Yeah. Like almost, too normal. I mean, I'm happy for her. It seems like she really got a lot out of the show.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
We sure didn't. Lara and Tzarina continue to implode. This time it's over like the temperature of some bowls.
Oh, yeah, fucking spare me.
I know.
It's funny how, like at the start, Lara seemed so capable, but the more it went on, the more she just became such a fucking baby about doing her job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, the plates aren't.
I know. Tzarina did an interview on the Watch What Crappens podcast that I highly recommend people listen to, because she starts off like, I'm not going to say anything bad about Lara. And then the whole podcast is her just like destroying Lara's character. And then at the end, she's like, oh, I hope I wasn't too bitchy. And it's like, too late. And the boys are just like, we recorded that. It's a great interview. But if you want to hear her just like assassinate Lara's character, go listen to it. It's so good. Because, apparently Lara was whinging about Tzarina like having lunch with her ex or something, but then turns out Lara actually put her up to that.
What?
As like a test. She's messy, Lara.
Lara is messy.
And like Tzarina is like an unhinged human. So but
that's what's so weird
that.
about it is that like Lara, like she could just simply say she doesn't like Tzarina and everyone would be like, you know what, neither do we. But she's like making shit up to sort of justify it, and it's like it's so unnecessary. We get it.
I think she enjoys being a bit victim-y as well.
She
and then so she's coming up with the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. She's coming up with the stuff, and none of it actually makes any sense.
No.
Just be like, don't get along with her. She's annoying and weird, and we'd be like, yep, great.
Exactly. And then apparently, like Tzarina had suggested Lara come on the show to the producers as well. So it's like, ooh. So she like goes there.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's spicy. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta listen.
I'll send you a link. It was good.
Please.
At the tip meeting, Harry gets the helmet, which, on that tall, lanky man.
He's going to topple over.
Looks like a chubba. How do you feel about the helmet?
I think it's a cute little bit.
Yeah, I like
although it always bothers me that it's never as scathing as it could be. Like I don't like this like cutesy like like you didn't do a good job. Everything's fine, but like here's a bit of humiliation. It should be like, no, like you really fucked up. You're on thin ice. Shame.
Oh, you want it to be serious.
I want it to be serious.
See, because I remember that when this show first started and the helmet came out, I remember a lot of the like American viewers were really taken aback by it. Like that's like bullying, and I'm like,
yeah,
welcome to Australia, mate. Like
I want it to be bullying.
I like that it's lighthearted. It's like you get to own your, because I love the idea that like everyone should just like wear their mistakes.
Yeah.
I think it's like genuinely quite a nice way to like grow.
I agree in real life.
But
sure.
On television, it's great because people like Lara, who gets the helmet later, which we will discuss, and it just like destroys her, and it's so funny. But if you can take it in your, it's like a test. If you can take it in your stride, that'll really impress the captain.
Okay, you know what? That's a good point.
But some people freak out.
That's a good
They're
point.
like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, no, some people do freak out. But then there's also sometimes where, like, someone, like, that really fucked up doesn't get the helmet.
True.
And you're like, well, what good is it then?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think it's like if you can't realize that everyone is always striving to do better and, like, we all fuck up, like, you're literally just, you think you're, like, perfect. Lara.
I do think I'm perfect.
But, yeah. No, but, like, that's what I like about things like this. They, like, shatter that.
That's fair enough.
And then
That's fair
this
enough.
is what I think Jason wants it to do. And then it should make everyone kind of a bit more chill about improvement and like asking for help and all that stuff. It's supposed to like create a safe space.
Yeah.
I'm really overthinking it, aren't I?
No, I mean, I agree. I think I was just yearning for some actual drama and some tension this season. That's why I'm like, no, I think that they should they should be bullied.
We started strong. Like, yeah, you're right. When those two boys got kicked off the boat, which were they were the only two fireys this season. Normally there's like a lot of movement in the cast. Oh, and the sous chef, Anthony.
Yeah, oh yeah. Him.
He kind of walked.
Yeah.
Yeah, still. Yeah, normally there's a lot more than 3, isn't there?
I don't know. I'm always left with the impression that like Jason always just kind of teases it, like he'll really wait till it's fucked up to get rid of them. And you're like, no.
Yeah.
Kick him off. Yeah.
the crew head out with Lara and Tzarina strategically in separate vans. So it's like they can do the whole chat thing. And then at the restaurant, though, when everyone's at the same table, it's Groundhog Day of Plategate with more kind of bickering. But it's all very like in like behind backs and stuff, isn't it, at this stage?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's all behind backs. Everyone's just being a little bit whingy. There's no real drama, and it's just kind of like, come on. Like, the prerequisites for this show really do need to be, can you confront people, and are you down to fuck? That's all that matters.
You should be the casting director.
Don't tease.
And then they like, I think this is also where the birth of the boys' chat in the bathroom happens. And look, bless the edit team. They did a great job of like taking this pile of shit and going, do you know what? Let's put a little bow on top of that pile of shit. Yeah. They were like, let's make a little segment called like boys chat in the bathroom. I thought it was cute.
I liked it because we always get the girls chat in the bathroom.
I like anything that challenges gender norms. I'm here for, even though it was like a little bit lame. But then it made me realize that these boys are like a little bit soft.
They are. And I guess it was refreshing to not just have them be like, oh, yeah, she's so hot. Yeah. You're going to fuck her?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll fuck her. Nice.
It was like feelings. Yeah, normalize boys and their feelings.
Yeah.
In the bathroom.
And in the bathroom.
And normalize boys doing other things in the bathroom too.
I think that's pretty normalized, babe.
Yeah. In some circles. So shit's going down. Episode 15 is called Smoochies, which, wow. Smoochies is the word of the season.
Smoochies is rough.
The romantic vibes of the night are settling in despite the tension between Lara and Tzarina. So, yeah, there's that going on in the fall, but then also we've got Alicia and Big Chin Nate having a flirt. Although she's like still hesitant to jump in after Johnny. Do you think she's like still chatting with Johnny at this point? I think every now and then they show them texting, don't they?
Well, they did when he first left, and then they stopped after Nate came around. But then it's also just like, you didn't fuck him either.
I know.
Like, what's the whole? I mean, I guess she just felt guilty about getting him kicked off.
Yeah. Well,
not her fault, but
at this point, this is when she goes, I hit the fuck it button, she says, and she makes out with Nate. So, yeah, but that's it.
Not good enough. Not good enough. Anyone can make out.
Exactly. Yeah, she makes out with Tzarina at the end of the show, so, you know.
Which was incredibly hard to watch.
It was, yeah.
Ooh. Can't believe they ruined girls kissing.
The next day, in an effort to appease Jason, Lara pulls Tzarina aside to try and mend the situation, but it doesn't really go anywhere. What did you think of Jason's efforts to like mediate this?
Was this after Lara had a bit of a whinge about the helmet?
I think so. I don't think she's been given the helmet yet. No, Harry had the helmet the night before. I think this is just the first time she kind of whinges about it all.
Oh, yeah, and he's just like, nah, you guys got to figure this out.
Yeah,
Your head's of department.
Heads of department.
Heads of department.
You guys got to just sort it out.
Figure it out amongst yourselves. Daddy's busy.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, God, this is so petty. Lara complains that Tzarina hasn't apologized for falsely accusing her of being late. Like, that is a sentence like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, I remember this scene now. And then, she kind of like walks away or something. She doesn't want to talk about it anymore.
She like freaks. She has like some full like panic attacks, but they're very like Jamae panic attacks, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're super fake, ill-contrived. Just classic victim shit. It's like, come on, Lara.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
And then Tzarina points out that, Lara hasn't apologized for like anything during all of their fighting. Yeah. So it's kind of,
then she's like, tell me what you want me to be sorry for and I'll say it. You're like, bro.
This shit drives me nuts. It's like, just make something up. Like, I don't know. It's so easy. I just find apologizing so easy. Some people just can't do it. Just make some shit up.
They're literally just too proud.
Yeah. Can't you just be like, oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because if you're fighting, clearly there's, yeah,
I mean, you've done
disagreement.
something.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, even just a simple, I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for what I did.
Yeah.
You can be vague.
Sorry
That's
for my
enough.
Yeah. Sorry for my eyebrows.
Sorry for my horse-like face that makes you pity me like Bojack. Oh, God.
Nick and Marina continue to go well until he calls their kissing smoochies, which gives Alicia the ick. She says, in her words, my vagina folded back into itself.
Yeah, I think everyone can relate to that.
I like it's like a public discussion. It's like everyone's business, this.
Yeah.
The smoochies chat.
I mean, you got to consult the forum on that.
Because Nate kind of like commandeers it, doesn't he? And he's like, that's when he starts getting in on the smoochy woochy chat.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. What's your take on this Moochie Woochie? Would that...
I think with Nick, it checks out because he's like a nerdy guy. I think what we want from Nate is someone that's fuckable.
That's true.
Not like...
That's true. I mean, I will say, as much of an ick as the smoochy thing is, Big Chin Nate?
Yeah.
He's kind of hot enough that you can let it slide. You could.
Yeah. Also, have you seen them? These girls, like, have they seen the men that are normally on this show? Like, what?
Just take a fucking look at
You got,
Harry.
Exactly.
I mean, bless him, but
you got
nothing
such
to write home
good.
about.
They gave you such hot dick.
Yeah.
Get involved. Anyway.
Honestly. You know what the worst part about that too is that like Weehan was there and there was so much interest, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
I know. It's really disappointing.
Very sad.
Then we get the one night charter guests, which I'm like, how annoying. One night?
Yeah.
They're going to like make all the beds and shit. I just don't think they should allow that.
I agree.
They would drive me insane as a staff member.
Yeah. But then I guess they kind of have to just like redo everything anyway.
Yeah.
Every night.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is where Bree tells Lara that she's not ready for a full-on relationship. Soon after breaking up with her ex-fiancé. But episode 16, which is called Come Swell or High Water, starts with Harry wanting to be exclusive.
Fuck me.
I want to be exclusive.
That conversation with Harry asking her about their, I guess, trying to define their relationship, worse than Smoochie.
I agree.
Horrible.
Does he not realize how despo he's been? Like, you should not have to convince someone to be in a relationship with you by like using different language.
But also,
like, it's like, what? She's not into it.
Well, but also, like, figure out what exactly you want to ask her and then just ask her. Don't just, like, go through this monologue of word vomit to eventually end up as, like, exclusive partners.
Well, no, because he's doing it because she doesn't want to be
boyfs
and girls.
But he just kept talking. She didn't really have a chance to actually say anything.
But again, I think she needed to put the foot down and go, honey, semantics aside, we're not together.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it.
I do feel for Harry, though, because the whole time he was trying so hard to play it cool, and he was playing it so cool until the moment that it mattered.
I know. And yeah. And he does, and he's a sensitive little baby, and he gets sooky.
He does get sooky.
Well, she was like kind of turned on when he cried. Don't you think? I think she liked him when he got real sooky.
Yeah, I think that made her feel a bit better about herself. I don't know. She had something to offer.
I think, Harry needs to be protected at all costs.
Harry does need to be protected.
He's a sweet angel.
I mean, he would have actually had so much more of a chance if Lara just didn't get so involved. Like, whenever Bree was feeling a certain type of way, she'd be, like, picketing for Bree's benefit or whatever, telling Harry, like, to do stuff. And it's like, let him figure it out.
I just found it hard to watch her going along with it. the exclusive thing. And then did they like FaceTime her mum?
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and he's talking. He was the one to tell the mum, and she barely responded.
Yeah, because they've like been texting the night before, and she's like, I'm gonna tell this guy it's not going anywhere.
I just don't think that you should be calling the person you're seeing's parent mummy unless you're in a relationship, and even still, questionable.
Yep.
That's so bizarre. Ugh. Ugh.
After that hot second away from Lara and Tzarina drama, we head straight back into it. This time, Lara's crying over the helmet. So we got her. She complains that Jason never congratulated her on a good job, and then fucking hats off to the editors, because then they cut straight to a montage of Captain Jason being like, "Great job, Lara, you're amazing." Like, fuck, that was so good.
That was so good. I love before this, that when she gets into it, where she's like, I don't know what I did wrong. It's just like, he told you and he gave you the helmet.
Even the editors were like, fuck this bitch.
Honestly. Oh.
Because she fully is there in full conviction, being like, he's never said well done to me ever. And then they like roll the tape. Also, don't you realize, like, the helmet, it's a gift. It's your opportunity to be like, look how cool, calm and collected I am. I can be given this and make it look stunning.
Yeah.
She really could have taken that helmet, and it was her gateway to the high road. And that petty bitch said, nope. Nope. And meanwhile, the boat is like turbulently rocking at this point. This is like Spew City.
Yeah, I mean, I love that they kept the mic on for that poor guy that lost his dinner.
And they use the sound so much. Like, they cut to like an ad break and it's like, they kept playing it.
That was foul.
Good.
I mean, yeah, okay, we wanted to hear stuff from the bathroom, but not that.
No, yeah.
Not that.
Oh my God. Tzarina and Lara have another brief tiff over breakfast service communication. It's just like unstable. Do you think they were secretly hating on each other like the whole first half of the season as well, and then just like it erupted now? Like, how did the floodgates open?
See, I think that Lara always hated Tzarina.
Yeah.
Didn't really try to hide it, but Tzarina, in her, like, you know, idiocy, thought that everything was fine and they were friends. And I think it kicked off because Tzarina was caught off guard when she was like, oh, that bitch hates me.
It's good casting to bring on an existing friendship and then watch it just crumble.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, anything with Tzarina is going to be a mess.
She's one messy diva.
We love her.
Yeah, we do.
But, yeesh.
I just like her because, she's so messy but so self-aware. Like, she's the first to say that she's a mess. That's why I like her.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think it's funny when you get people that are so self-aware, but they can't change any of their shitty behavior.
Yeah.
They just keep doing it. You know what?
Yeah.
That's
it's like,
fine.
you know what? I've tried everything and like this,
least
maybe
you
I'm
know.
just a bit shit. She's kind of like that and I love that. Whereas like Lara is the opposite. Whereas like she's
fake as fuck.
fucking thinks she's like Queen of Sheba. She's up there. Yeah.
She's queen of something.
She's a pearl cluttress.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The eyebrows said it all. I called it day one. But do not trust those eyebrows.
Yeah, no, those eyebrows are stuck in 2016, aren't they? It's too much. Yeah. It's too much.
Nick and Marina seem stable. However, Marina knows that she should like manage her expectations because they live in different continents. And Nick is like unsure as well about what's going to happen post-show. Mm-hmm. And again, like this is like a normal person response to this situation.
Wow, totally.
Yeah. Marina, though, she's not ready to call quits, but she's just kind of protecting herself a bit, which I think is cute.
Yeah, I thought that was so cute. You could tell like she really liked him and she was kind of just trying not to get hurt.
Yeah.
But you could tell all she wanted to do was just like bring him with her.
Yeah.
Cute.
She's a good one.
Love it.
And then this was when Nate is dreaming of white picket fences and dogs and babies and everything in some, yeah. I can see him, yeah, he's like in a master planned estate out in
I just want my
Springs.
trad wife.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We get another guy's bathroom chat. And then we end on some boat drama, which, what can I say? My least fave.
Boring. So boring.
Episode 16 I think was probably the floppiest. Because the end, nothing ever is going to happen. The final episode is always just like wrap up. They like wash up all the storylines. There's never any like new drama introduced. So it's like the one before it needs to be good. But this season it wasn't.
Yeah, there was nothing really to tie off because it had all just fizzled by itself.
Yeah. Episode 17, the finale, thank fuck, is called Never Can Say Goodbye. They give us a recap of like the whole season at the start, and I was like, oh. I was like, actually, this was good. They just needed to,
condense it.
Because there was some good shit going on. We had Harry crying, Johnny hitting the wall, Leon being toxic, Tzarina being nuts. Honestly, it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
But, fizzled hard.
Fizzled way too hard.
We pick up with this tender drama. So it's like, what, Nate did something with it. I lose interest so hard when it's about the boat.
Yeah. No, I mean, fair enough. It is just fucking boring because nothing breaks. There's no like damage. It's all like, fixable stuff.
There's like engineers there who occasionally come in and they're always like kind of hot.
Oh, we love the engineers.
Did you see what one of them was really hot who came in to like push the tender away or whatever? I was like, where is this guy
I know.
sleeping?
Why are they hiding?
Why is no one fucking him?
Yeah,
anyway.
I feel like maybe that's what they should do the next time the main cast storyline kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Literally go to the engineers. What are they doing? What's about them?
Exactly.
Make them play little games.
They introduce them at the start of the season and then that's it. And you never see them again. And the boat drama, like it's always inconsequential, really. I mean, like when have they ever like had to actually like stop the whole show because the boat's sinking? Like never. I would love that.
Never. And how many times does it almost hit the dock, causing millions of dollars worth of damage, and then it doesn't? And you're like, ugh. If you're going to edge me like this, at least make it worth it in the end.
It is edging. But then thankfully we get more Lara and Tzarina drama. This time over, I died over this, the 7-course menu. What the fuck is Lara's deal? Like the guests specifically wanted it. It was on the sheet. They knew it was happening, 7 courses. She's like, oh, that's a lot of work, like carrying 7 courses up.
It's like, we only have 2 sets of cutlery. It's like, just say you don't want to wash the fucking dishes. Like, it's not about the courses.
Also, it's your job.
It's your job.
Literally your job. Doll.
Yeah. And if it's taking you more than like, what, 1 course to wash cutlery for like 10 people, that's on you, babe. You can do that pretty quick.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pathetic. And then she made Tzarina go and check with the guests.
But also, like, after everything that's happened, doesn't she realize, like, eyes are on her? It's the last dinner service of the whole fucking season. Just suck it up. She couldn't do it. She couldn't help herself.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, she was burnt out. She couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
It was those damn stairs.
Nate redeems himself from the tender drama by dressing up as a pirate. He looked kind of hot.
He looked kind of hot. I hate to say it.
It was cringy. It's so cringy when they do all these like activities.
So cringy. Yeah, and you're like, who actually wants this?
I don't know.
Like, do the guests request this, or is it just some random fucking?
Who in their right mind is like, I want a childlike treasure hunt when I'm paying for like a super yacht? Like, no.
Yeah.
I feel like if the cameras weren't there, though, it would just be like drugs, hookers.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
But they even like all these guests like didn't even seem to drink that much. Because there's so many other ones where like the interior staff are just talking about how stressed and busy they are because they just keep asking for drinks. And like no one did that.
I'd cry when I'm watching this show and they like the people don't even drink. Like, they like have dinner and go to bed. I'm like, this is your like one night on a super yacht. Like what?
Yeah.
Drink all that. They've got everything back there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
How boring can you be?
Mm-hmm.
Did we also, just on the stupid fucking kids party thing, did we talk about the circus event?
Oh my God. I'd rather forget that.
So would I, but it just
When was
came
it-
to
when
mind.
they when they did the circus thing.
That was,
Ooh,
I
that
think,
was
the
rough.
first time that like the stabilizers like didn't
Yeah,
work, and the
true, true,
whole
true.
setup just kind of was blown away.
Yeah.
And then they did that really, really unfortunate circus performance with Harry as a giraffe,
He
Bree
just
as
put
the
those
tamer.
spots on himself. Yeah.
Why?
Look, just get him naked. Like, there's no, you don't need an excuse. Just be like, all right, boys. That's, yeah. It was me.
That's
on the yard.
it.
Like, the theme is dicks
Just
out.
be naked. Yeah. That's it. The theme is beefcakes. Where's Weehan?
Beefcakes. And it was their last dinner. So, of course, Alicia and Tzarina come out in silly chef's hats. Like they've been wearing them all season. I died. I was like, why are you wearing these hats?
I died at Tzarina's entrance. Like what? Like that was the most. Yeah. It's like she did like her Waluigi impression. Just like
The grace
my-
of an elephant. She walks in, she's like, hey, everyone. And the hat's kind of like ill-fitting on her head. Oh,
yeah.
she's just
Oh, bless
truly.
her. She can't really pull off a lot, you know.
The guests apart, we toot the horn on the season and it's like, yay. And then, yeah, really, this is now the part traditionally where it's like the couples all have to decide, like, are we doing this or was it a bromance?
Yep.
And like, spoiler alert, 99% of the time it's see ya.
Yeah, they go on their trips away that they've planned, realize they hate each other.
Yeah,
and
on the
like,
trip
"Oh,
they-
sorry."
Yeah, they get to the hostel in New York and they go, this was a terrible mistake.
I
But
need my mommy.
Alicia, like, really strangely backs out of the Nate thing. She just kind of like says the kissy wissy. She goes, you said kissy wissies. And he's like, well, actually, I said smoochy woochies. I'll stop you there. But then that's kind of
Yeah.
it. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
and then-
anticlimax.
Yeah, then she was just like, I just want to focus on my career. Like, I came in here, like, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but
Snooze.
I've, like, found this passion for cooking, and now I'm going to go to culinary school.
That's right, because she
Ugh.
had like next to no experience.
Which is like, how did she get the job?
I don't know. She also applied for Vanderpump Villa, I reckon. And they were like, nah. She got the job because she's hot,
That's true, she is.
if not a little basic.
Definitely.
Yeah. But hey. Yeah, no, this annoyed me to no end. Like, so yeah. What? Just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, stop trying to make it wholesome. You know, it's like, that's not what we're here for.
Exactly.
Want the drama.
And then with Bree and Harry, this is so awkward. Like, not only is he already like forced her into a exclusive arrangement, but then now he's like, oh, what did he say? He's like, oh, because you're my GF. Or
Oh,
something.
no.
He like
She
GFs her.
said that.
No,
Because
was
the
it?
night
Oh,
the night
fuck.
before when they're getting all messy.
Oh, that's right.
and Alicia's decided
my
to make out with
God.
Tzarina. Before that, she was grinding up on Harry.
That's
Bree
right.
gets super jealous, and then in the car on the way back, she's calls
That's right.
him boyfriend.
That's right. Oh my God.
And then she
But
does. She
still,
even
he-
says something.
And he was like, jackpot, I'm pocketing that. He's like, I'm in now. She's accidentally slipped up.
No, she wanted that. I think it was just a classic case of you're not interested until someone else is.
Oh, I forgot about the grinding. I think it's because I just checked out of their relationship. I wasn't that into it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I thought that she was literally just like dancing and just Harry was like behind her. But then when, I guess in Bree's recollection, it was like a full like thrusting situation. It's like
We could only hope.
Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry just
Harry does that. Harry
thrusting.
just
Nah, mate. Yeah. Oh, that's where he got it from. I thought he was just like, but he was like GF, which is again classic Harry. Like he, like abbreviates it to make it cute. I was like, no, Harry, stop. Just walk. At this point, just like walk the plank.
Please.
There is no way in hell they are still together now. Like I haven't checked, but like
Well,
I'll surely not.
I don't know.
Have you deep dived?
No, I didn't deep dive, but I don't know. Like early in the season, Bree's talking about her fiance or whatever, and they show like a picture of the fiance. He looked exactly like Harry.
Yeah.
I feel like there is a chance that it could work.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No. I reckon he stayed at that hostel solo.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they came back to the room one night and people were fucking and she just left. Just not built for it.
They head out on their final night out on the town. Oh, I love this. Tzarina like cheerses. She's like, cheers to Lara. I was so lucky to have an incredible switched on chief stew. I really am so lucky. I was like, what the fuck, girl?
Yeah.
No. And Lara's like in confessional, like, wow.
It's like
What a
not
fact.
buying
This
it.
is the one time I'm like, yeah, I'm on Lara's side with this one. Like that was so unnecessary. But I think this is how Tzarina's like anxiety presents itself, you know?
Yeah. But at the same time, I could see how Tzarina would think that like that was fine to say because they did have that like makeup session.
It's laying it on thick though.
It is absolutely laying it on
The
thick.
makeup session is one thing, but in front of everyone being like, oh, my best friend Lara. And she's got the most beautiful eyebrows I've ever seen. It's like, come on. We all know you're like, you know, it's like, wow. Took it too far.
Yeah. Well, I guess we knew which girl Tzarina wanted to make out with.
Nate gets his balloon popped by Alicia, who's not that into him. And we get a final boys' bathroom chat, little
That's
simple
cute.
joke. Yeah, it was cute. And then Marina dances in the rain and it was hot.
Marina was so hot dancing in the rain.
Yeah.
I hated that it started with Tzarina, like, doing whatever the fuck she was doing in the sand.
And then Alicia and Tzarina ruin it by having a
Yeah.
really unattractive makeout. And Nate was like, kind of like, oh, okay. Like he was like, because everyone, also they like cut to everyone being like scandalized by it, which was so stupid.
Oh, yeah. And we actually did get a Lara clutching her pearls moment.
Yeah,
with
like,
that. She was like, oh my
It's
God,
like
what is
gay panic.
happening?
Yeah, fuck off. And then Nate's kind of jelly because that's like he didn't get that. And it's, yeah.
Yeah, but that's kind of
She
funny.
should have just, it's the last night. She should have fucked him.
She should have fucked him.
Yeah.
I don't know. He did dig his own grave, though. It's like you can't ask a woman to just fuck you in a casual way if you're
Yeah.
also being like, have my babies.
True.
Move to the suburbs with
The
me.
baby stuff I think was like separate to her, but then just like don't say that at all.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still angling for that. He wants to settle down.
Yeah, but maybe not with her. I don't know. He should have just not at all gone there.
He really shouldn't have.
Fun
He
time, not a long
literally-
time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Stop slinging your expectations on potential like fuck buddies. Like,
Yeah.
damn,
We also get Nick and Marina making out in the rain, which I thought was cute.
that was cute.
And then they all say goodbye to Captain one by one, which this bit's always, this is when I'm like, all right, the season's done now.
Yeah.
They come in like, bye, Captain. It's always, oh, thank you so much. Oh my God, I've learned so much. I've changed as a person.
Yeah, it's like, thank you so much. You were the best captain. Like, I'll come back if you want me to.
Send me that kimono. I'll post pics in it. It's like, okay. And Nate's like, well, I'm leaving without a woman. It's like, okay.
Wah.
Yeah, and then Lara leaves and they give us a montage of her being thirsty after Jason for one last time. And then we end with Harry and Captain, who's kind of like a proud dad because, you know, he had his ups and his downs.
Yeah.
He was such a little gossip girl too, which I kind of loved.
Oh, it was great.
He was, when there was drama, Harry was like there.
That is the best thing about Harry is like he just flits around,
Yeah.
gets involved, kind of doesn't, just adds fuel to it sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
I wish them well
I wish them
on
well.
their journey, most likely separately.
Most likely.
Oh, Fatima, thank you so much
Oh, thanks for having
trauma
me.
bonding with me here.
I feel a lot closer to you now.
Me too. I feel like we lived through a very boring season of Below Deck Down Under.
How did we do it?
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm a glutton.
You're a glutton for punishment, you.
This show it's fucking crack, man.
It is.
Every week I'm like,
It is.
where's my Below Deck, man?
Yeah.
You gotta get me my Below Deck, man.
I need my fix.
I'm getting twitchy just thinking
Yeah.
about it now.
I need my sexual repression and like petty
know.
drama.
And we're starting again same time next week with Captain Kerry. How do you feel about Captain Kerry?
Captain Carey, he's the bald one, hey.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, is he the
He's
one that's like really harsh about
Yeah.
maritime law.
I love it. He's
I
so
kind
much.
of loved it too. Yeah,
He's harder than like he makes Jason look like such a little bitch.
he
He's
does.
Like, nah. He's like, I won't stand for it. I won't tolerate it. Get out. Get off
Yeah.
my boat.
At first, I didn't like Kerry because I was
Yeah.
like, oh, how boring. And then, you
No,
know,
he's
I
good.
came around. Kerry really keeps it going.
And he's really
Yeah.
bogan. Like guests will come on. They'll be like, we're from, I don't know, California. You'll be like, where the fuck's that? Is that near Caboolture? Like he hasn't, like he's no idea what's going on. But I don't get that. I'm like, you like sail the world.
Hey, he's good with the sea, not the land.
Yeah. Oh, all right,
yeah.
teams. I'll see you next time.
See you next time. Thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Bye bye.
Bye.